Hello everyone, welcome back. This is day 10 out of 12 days of Christmas. We're gonna do a slightly slower class today, a little juicy, kind of like a wind down class or a slow wake up class. So meet me on your mat. We'll start in sort of lying on our belly position. Take a second to check in here. Really feel the weight of your body sinking into the floor. Let your belly hang heavy. Notice how you feel. What's going on for you today? Invite your mind to hang out with you on the mat for the next 10-15 minutes. Allow everything else to fall away. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. We'll start with a few gentle cobras. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hamstrings. Press your shoulder blades together and just lift your chest. Just this much, a few inches off the floor is plenty. And exhale, drop it down, forehead to mat. Inhale, engage the back body, roll the spine up, maybe a little higher this time. Exhale, drop it back down. Do one more. Inhale, lift, engage. Exhale, roll the body back down. Now we're going to move through some T twists. Bring your right arm out to the side, perpendicular to your body. Left hand can tent up onto the fingertips and roll yourself over onto that right shoulder. Dropping your head to the mat. Let your neck relax. Your left foot can plant behind your right knee. And you can use your left hand or your left foot to leverage your body into the stretch in a way that feels really good. If you'd like more sensation, you can try bending your right elbow to 90 degrees. That can make it a little more intense. And roll back to center. Extend the left arm out now. Right hand tense up onto fingertips. Roll over to the left shoulder. Inviting space into your body, into your joints. Breathe. Good. Roll it back to center. We're going to get a little more warm through the back now, taking some variation of Shalabhasana. So inhale, relax everything down. And exhale, squeeze and lift your back body, bringing your legs off the floor. Toes are pointed, and your arms can reach out in front of you off of the mat. 2 breaths here. Good, drop it down. Inhale, exhale, lift it all up. Bend your right knee and reach your left arm back like it could touch your right foot. And then switch. Left knee bends, right arm reaches back. And switch. Switch. We'll do this a few times. Keep breathing. Switch. One more. Good, now drop it down. Take a couple breaths, relax. Put your hands underneath your shoulders and press back into child's pose. Breathe into your back. Release any of the tension you just created. Maybe sway your head and hips from side to side. Good. With your next inhale, make your way into tabletop position. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. We'll do a little bit of bird dog because our backs aren't warm enough yet. Inhale, the right leg extends out straight behind you. Exhale, draw your pelvic floor up and in. Activate your lower core muscles and lift that right leg up. Pelvis stays square to the mat. Take 2 breaths. And drop the right leg. Inhale, release. Exhale, pelvic floor and low belly draw up and in. Left leg extends. Press the mat away with your hands, keeping nice protraction through the shoulder blades. Good. Drop the left knee. Straighten the right leg again, and this time bring your left arm out in front of you. We're gonna lift the left arm right next to our ear. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage and lift. Keep the engagement in your lower belly and in your pelvic floor. Keep pressing away with your right hand. And drop. Inhale to release everything. Exhale, stay. Inhale, bring your left leg and right arm out. And exhale, engage and lift. Breath is strong. Good, drop it down. Let's move through some cat-cows just to release that. Inhale for cow. Exhale, curl it in for cat. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Do one more and exaggerate it as much as you'd like. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Maybe pressing your hips back toward your heels. Great, find a neutral tabletop and press yourself back into downward dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the foot forward between your hands. Drop onto your back knee. Plant the left hand and reach the right arm up for a twist. If you feel comfortable here, you're welcome to stay. If you'd like a little challenge, you can bring your left knee off the ground, coming onto your right toes. Make sure your feet are on their own skis, kind of in their own lanes, not on a tightrope. And if you'd like to move further, tent onto your left fingertips and maybe lift your torso into a twist. Inhale, the left arm lifts up. Exhale, plant the hands both to the inside of your right foot, fingertips facing toward the left. Wherever you are, come into a skandasana. The right leg is bent, left leg is straight, knee pointing up. You want your right heel flat to the mat here. If you need to lift your hips a lot, that is perfectly fine. From here, slide over to the left, taking a skandasana on this side. Again, hips can be quite high. Now shift your hands and your pelvis over to the left, coming into a 90-90 lunge. We're gonna play a little with pelvic tilt here. Make sure your hip is right over the top of your knee and tuck your tailbone under. This is not going to look like much, but you might feel a lot here. Now tilt your pelvis slightly forward as if someone's pulling your tailbone with a string straight out behind you. And tuck it under again, kind of like a cat-cow, but just for your very low spine. Stay here with this posterior pelvic tilt. Lift your right arm up to the sky and take a tiny slight bend over to the left. You'll notice it doesn't require much to get a lot of feeling. Good, plant the hands next to your left foot, step back, downward dog. Breathe. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot up between your hands, dropping down on the right knee. Plant the right hand, extend the left hand up for a twist. Option to stay here or lift onto the back toes, right knee off the ground. If you'd like, you can tent up on your right fingertips and slowly work your torso upright into a standing twist. Good, wherever you are, plant the hands down in front of your right foot, fingertips toward the right, and drop down into Skandasana. Breathe. Let something go. Shift your legs over to the right side. Hang in Skandasana here for just a moment. Good, plant your hands on either side of your right foot, setting up your 90-90 lunge. Stack your hip over your left knee. We'll start with a posterior pelvic tilt. Really draw your tailbone underneath you. Imagine your pelvis is a bowl of water and you're trying to tip it onto your back foot. Good, now tip it forward, spilling the water between your legs. And back. Forward and back. You could bring your pelvic floor into this. Inhale to release the pelvic floor, send your tailbone behind you. Exhale, draw your pelvic floor up and in, spine stays straight. One more time. Good, now option to take a small lateral bend. Inhale, left arm lifts. And exhale, slight dip over to the right. Breathe into that left rib cage. Good. From here, we'll plant the hands and come into a sitting position. Getting straight onto your back. We'll take one nice deep full body stretch. So point your toes, stretch them away from you. Lift your arms out behind you. Let go, drop everything. We'll do that one more time. Reach as far as you can, really engage through your muscles. And with your next exhale, drop it and release. Bring your arms into a comfortable position. Maybe try a little butterfly pose for your legs. Take a moment to come back to your breath. Find an area of your body that's holding tension, maybe your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Let it melt away. This is where I will leave you. Feel free, of course, to stay as long as you would like. Thank you so much for joining me for day 10. We will see you next time.